Sample involving two proportions. A recent survey showed that in a sample of 100 elementary school teachers, 15 smoked. In a sample of 180 high school teachers, 36 smoked. Is the proportion of high school teachers who smoke greater than the proportion of elementary teachers who smoke? Use alpha equal 0.01. Okay. Claim. We look at our data here. The question they're asking is the proportion of high school teachers greater than the proportion of elementary? That's our claim. And that's strictly greater, so that turns out to be our alternate hypothesis. We write percent of high school teachers, greater than percent of elementary teachers. That's the claim. The alternative, or the opposite of that, is proportion of high school teachers is less than or equal to the proportion of elementary teachers. Okay? The test statistic is a little bit involved in this case. Let's give ourselves some room. This is a z. We want p hat high school minus p hat elementary divided by the square root of p bar times 1 minus p bar times 1 over the number of high school teachers plus 1 over the number of elementary school teachers. And to do this, we have to find three quantities, namely p hat h, p hat e, and p bar. Okay, p hat h is the sample proportion of high school teachers. We're told that among the 180 high school teachers, 36 smoked. So we have 36 over 180. That happens to be 20%. In the case of the elementary teachers, we have 15 over 100, and that is 15%. That was no trouble at all. P bar is kind of the weighted average of the two. We have, what do we write here? We write x high school plus x elementary divided by n high school plus n elementary. And let's see, that is 36 plus 18. That's 51 over 100 plus 180, 280. Got to do that one with a calculator. The answer is 51 divided by 280 is how much? 1.182. 18.2%. Okay. Now let's put the numbers in the formula here and see what we got. Okay, we've got 0.2 minus 0.15 divided by square root 0.182 times its one's complement, which is going to be 818 times 1 over 100 plus 1 over 180. Square of the whole thing. Okay, let's do it. We have got paren. Bring my calculator down so you can see how it works. Paren 0.2. Position myself here. Here we go. Erase this. Clear it. Paren 0.2 minus 0.15 paren divided by second square root. 0.182 times 0.818 times paren 1 over 100 plus 1 over 180, two sets of parentheses. 1.038, 1.04. Z is equal to 1.04. Okay, critical value. We have a right tail test. Let me get this thing straight here, there. We have a right tail test. And alpha is equal to 0.01, if you can check this out, but the critical value is 2.33. Z is 1.04, and you can see that we fail to reject H naught. What's the answer in words? We look at our helper. Claim is H sub A. Fail to reject. There is not enough evidence to support the claim that more high school teachers smoke percentage-wise than elementary. There is not enough evidence to support the claim that, how do they run it, that the proportion of high school teachers that smoke is greater than elementary. Okay. P-value. We go to our table, and we go to, let's go to the positive one for starters here. We have got 1.04. Okay, here's 1.04, 85083. Well, now, of course, remember that 85% is this here. That's the 85%. We want the other side, and the other side is about 15%. So I'm just going to put it down there, and then we'll do it with the calculator to check it out. Okay. Calculator again. Clear. Stat tests. 2-prop z-test. That's number 6. Okay. X1. That's the high school teachers. That's 36 divided by 180. Elementary is 15 divided by 100, and it's a right tail test, so we want to select right tail. Calculate. Dead on, huh? 1.038, 1.04, and our number here, 0.1494. That's pretty close to 0.15. That's essentially no difference between what we got here and we got before. So that's how you do a 2-sample test, or a test for 2 proportions, by hand and with the calculator.